Today is the day. Today, the last chance products go live. So if there's something on your wish list, now is the time to get it because it's only while quantities last. So obviously when that happens, it's best to get in there at the beginning. So if there's anything that you want to add to your collection, stamps, inks, paper, adhesives, folders, embossing folders, now is the time to get it. And even though the adhesives may not be on sale, they will be going up in the new catalogs. So now is the time to get them. And the same with the plates for your Stampin' Cut and Emboss and your mini boss. So now is the time to get those. They, like I say, the prices are increasing everywhere in the world. So now is the time to pick up those things that you go through very frequently that will be going up in price. Some of them are not very much at all, 50 cents, 75 cents. Some things are going up by $2. It's just one of those things. Look at your last chance catalogs and see what's in there that you might like, and then go through and look for things that you go through quickly or repeatedly, and think about purchasing them. So this goes on from April 9th, today, until April 30th. But again, it's as quantities are available. So keep that in mind and have tons of fun shopping. I have my parcel coming this week, so I can't wait to open it up. I love opening up new product, and I have some stamp sets coming from the new catalog. Plus I did order some extra plates for my big boss and my mini boss, as they've been nicknamed, and some glues. I've already gotten the in colors, and when I turn the camera down, actually, there they are. I will show you the in colors. I know I've shown you before, and I've shown you the paper, but they're just such pretty, pretty colors. And that starts May 1st with a new catalog. If you would like a catalog, let me know, and I will send you one in the mail, or if you're close by, I will drop it off. It'll be fun to meet you. So let me know. So let's turn the camera down for our second day of working with Garden Meadow. Sorry, this would be the first day with Garden Meadow because I goofed. I am so sorry about that. But the stamps that I was using yesterday is not available. Isn't this sad? I don't even remember the name. Just a second. It was, oh goodness, look at this. I am Detailed Dogwood. Detailed Dogwood is no longer available. I am so sorry that I did a video with it yesterday. I usually keep very on top of which stamps are current, which ones aren't. But that one slipped past me. But I hope it gave you some ideas of how to create some cards with the stamp sets that you have in your collection. So this week we are actually working with Garden Meadow, and it comes with some framelits. Well, of course, wherever there's framelits, then there's a much better chance of me purchasing. I will fussy cut, but if I can use framelits, I will use framelits. All right, let me turn you down and I can show you those inks. Oh, camera's a little bit stiff this morning. There we go. All right, I'm over here just grabbing my new in colors. And I also wanted to mention this host code. When you purchase $60 or more, use this host code, and then it'll tell me which card kits I send you in the mail as a thank you. So if this host code is on your order, then I know it's this week's products. If it's a past host code, they're valid for, I think it's a month. If it's a past host code, then I can look up those cards and send you that card kit, unless you specify. But otherwise, the host code tells me which card kits will come to you free in the mail with every $60 purchase. And if you do over 100, then I will include something else that's fun. So these are the new in colors. So here we have Peach Pie. Let me just take a peek. Okay, I'm in camera. Peach Pie, Summer Splash, Shy Shamrock, Pretty in Pink, and Petunia Pop. Aren't those just so gorgeous? Oh, I am in love with these colors. And look how well they blend together. Stampin' Up! Really has it all together. Everything blends. And the cardstock for these, oh, I do have it out here. I ordered just the in color, like the mix of in colors. And, oh, I guess I was playing with them and I put some white in there. Let's turn it over. So there's Shy Shamrock. There's Petunia Pop. Summer Splash. I'm trying to get just the edges. Pretty in Pink. And then, of course, Peach Pie. Aren't they just gorgeous? Oh, can't wait to work with these. May 1st, folks. May 1st. Oh, so fun. Oh, and they're nice spring colors. They'll bring happiness all year round. I love that. So like I say, this week it's Garden Meadow, or for the remainder of this week. This one is an online exclusive and it is still available. And it comes with amazing dies. I actually had to use an extra magnetic sheet so they don't fit. Oh, that one can fit. Huh, awesome. So I will fix that after my live. So this is for the wheelbarrow. Look at all these dies. There's the fence. There's flowers. There's some more flowers. Let's match them up a little bit here. So these ones go here. Turn them around. There's the boots. Okay, there is the wheelbarrow because I used that yesterday for today's card. And there's a beautiful archway that can be used. Oh, look at this little cute spade. Isn't that it? Oh, I'm going to have so much fun with this. I don't know why, but framelits, I think, really make a card pop. Okay, so there are the birds. So these can't fit on exactly because I'm just playing, right? Seeing what fits where. Oh, and look at this here. Oh, I can't get it off. The tops of trees, or it can be bushes. There is our watering can right there. And then we have, excuse me, some grasses going and some hills. Oh, this is a fun set. And there we go. And of course, there is the fence. Isn't that awesome? And then they all just kind of fit inside each other and away we go. Oh, these two little, the spade and the, oh, okay. Need to put them so that they have a lot to grab. And the boots can go there. And then we have, okay, scoot the wheelbarrow a little bit. And isn't that fun? Oh, I just love framelits. So after my video, I'll be putting them in here so that they stay together. That's my thing. I like all my framelits and stamp sets together because it especially happened with this one. If they don't fit, then I'll wrap an elastic around them to remind me that these two go together, these two items. But this one, the elastic broke. And so I was thinking, I pull out the stamp set and I'm like, I am pretty sure that I have the framelits to go with this. So I'm thinking and I was all set to order just the framelits. And I thought, no, go back to your shelf. So I went to the shelf and there were the framelits sitting all by themselves. So that's why I wrap an elastic around. But as you just saw, this magnet will actually bring up, it will actually fit inside. So perfect. Because I was going by the paper, right? And that's definitely too big. But when I took some and put them on a different magnet, it works. And then what I do is I take this and I slide it inside at the back. So I always have the name and the item number, right, as to what I order. So if somebody says, oh, what number are those framelits? I have them right handy. All right, so today we are working with Night of Navy. Fun, fun color. I love Night of Navy. And then I am working with some very fun designer series paper that looks like I need to trim a little bit, because this should be 4 1/4 by, no, 4 by 5 1/4. 4 by 5 1/4. There we go. So that it fits nicely. And we're going to use a horizontal card today. And this, the DSP that I'm using is called Countryside Inn. And this has all sorts of fun papers with it. Look at this. Oh, it's a lovely background, or you can just use this, put a sentiment on it, and maybe a ribbon with some sparkles on it, some gems. And there you go. There's your card front, especially if you need one in a hurry. Aren't these bunnies the cutest? Oh, love it. Again, there's a card front right there. Or if you're a scrapbooker, it's a spring at the sides or at the bottom. Or you can use your punches and create your scrapbook page. And look at this. Oh, such adorable birds. And look at the detail on them. That's just, I'll bring this up a little bit. Look at the detail on those birds. Isn't that something? And these bunnies. Oh, part of me says, never use this paper because it's so cute. But then it'll bring somebody else happiness, and that's my goal. Again, use a framelit right around there. And there's your focal point for a card. You can tell I've been loving this paper. Look at these foxes. Oh, yes, yes. And then look at this. Such beautiful paper. So let's turn it over and get the back out of the way. Oh, flowers. This is the one I used today. Small flowers and polka dots. That, if I cut it with a framelit, there's my fence. And then more. Oh, and then we've got stripes going on the back. And then we've got flowers. And I think we start all over again. So that's what I'm using today. Again, it's Countryside Inn paper 161467. So if you love that paper, add that to your purchase for this month. So this I can put on right away because I am not going to pop this one up. It is just going to be level. Look at those fox, they're so cute. That's why you get 2 paper packs. So you've got lots to work with pattern-wise. I think it's 2 sheets of each, so that way you would have 2 sheets of the fox to play with and 2 sheets of the small flowers to play with. Okay. So there is our background. Now on this one, we're going to do some stamping. I have pulled in because I'm doing a fence. So it makes sense to me to make it wood light. So I chose pecan pie. Now one thing I did notice when I was stamping yesterday, the fence actually has, I don't know if you can see that. Let's turn this over. See at the bottom there, you can see that it's different than the top. So this has like, you know when you dig and you have some dirt at the sides? That's what this is at the bottom. So when I stamp it, the first time I stamped it upside down, and I'm looking at it going, there's something not quite right about this. And then I figured it out. Okay, I'm going to use, because this is photopolymer, I'm going to use my paper piercing mat. And I think I'm going to put my, there we go, put my fence up there. Then I pulled in this set of flowers right here. This flower, it's not a flower pot, flower basket. And I did it in pecan pie as well. And I am going to color it. Now I know when you color, it's better to use Memento because it doesn't bleed. The colors don't bleed, but we'll see. So since this is Night of Navy, there's Night of Navy and Light Night of Navy. So I'm going to color the flowers. I want this end because the flowers are small. So I'm going to pull in, and it's so easy to color these. They're so tiny. I'm pretty much just dotting my blends marker on top of them. Do quite a, there we go. I love using my blends. I'm not really a person to color a lot, but these blends are so easy to use and fun. Okay, so that's Light Dark of Navy, Night of Navy, and then, no, sorry, that one's Light Night of Navy. There we go. I like the contrast of the flowers. And this will help bring in the background as well. Now you don't have to push with blends. I am barely touching the paper and the color comes out. So that's something to keep in mind as you use them. And I just had a lovely thought. I'm going to use some Wink of Stella when I'm done. Now the leaves, let's do them in light Granny Apple Green. So again, barely touching the paper and the color just flows. Maybe because they're alcohol based, but they're just like seriously so easy to use. I love them. So every time I get an ink pad, I get the blends. If they're available, I get the blends to go with them. Look how this green makes it pop. This is light Granny Apple Green. There we go. And then to color the basket, I used this one. Oh, excuse me. I used Light Crumb Cake. Now this one I can use the brush in because it's a little bit bigger. And by using Light Crumb Cake, you can see the basket weaving in there. Okay, so then let's do this. Oh, looks like I may have missed a leaf. That's all right. There we go. Let's come back in and get that leaf. There we go. And while I'm at it, I might as well do the fence dark crumb cake. So what I did is I did the side posts in dark crumb cake. And you can use the painting end. For some reason, I just chose this one. And then this just kind of makes the base of the fence stand out, I think. Now the thing with, another thing with the Stampin' Blends, do not color in while you're on your card base, unless you plan on covering it, because it goes through your paper. So something to keep in mind. Oops, turn that right side up. And then I came in with the light crumb cake and just There we go. And it just brings that fence into reality rather than just an outline. And see how that ink spreads? So just with one swipe, that ink spreads and covers everything. Okay. There we go. And get the end here. So those that are watching on YouTube, I did not post a YouTube yesterday because like I say, I used detailed dogwood and it is no longer available. So I am so sorry. So yeah, there was no video yesterday. If you want to see the detailed dogwood, it will be on my Facebook channel, here on my Facebook channel, Stamping with Janet. So I did do a video. If you would like me to post it, let me know, but I goofed, and so that's why I didn't post. Now I'm coming in here and I'm getting a scrap white, and I'm going to now move that aside and stamp the wheelbarrow right there. And I'm going to use the framelits for it, so therefore it doesn't matter where on this paper that I place it. Whoa, my goodness, look at all that ink there. Okay, so don't rock it. Straight down and straight up. Now I can color it here, or I can color it after I can color it here, or I can cut it first and then color. But I am going to color first. That's just the mood I'm in. Now I've got a fresh freesia here. Let's do some of these flowers in fresh freesia because, you know, spring, it's getting warmer out there and we need some nice color coming up. The brown of the winter is going to disappear, and actually in this area you have grass growing and it's time to be cut. Isn't that crazy at the very beginning of April? Wow. But at the same time, it's awesome. Okay, now let's do, okay, Granny Apple Green. Let's do the leaves. What other colors did I pick up here? Oh, I need some more fun ones. I'm going to have to look through my markers. What's a fun color? Let's, I will look through and see. I will put in here some Night of Navy again to just pull in the base of my card. There we go. Now I'm going to do the wheelbarrow in Crumb Cake. There we go. Did I? Oh, no, I've got two leaves up here. Okay, now I'm going to use light Night of Navy. And I'm just going to kind of quickly just color a couple of these right here because they're flowers too. Just bring in that base color. There we go. Now let's see what other color we have. Oh, that's a nice one. How about, no, Bubble Bath is too close to Fresh Freesia. How about, oh, As Your Afternoon maybe? That's a nice one. What other fun colors here? Do I want dark Highland Heather? I can do a little bit of Highland Heather. All right, so let's do a few in Highland Heather, just for a little bit of pop. Okay, so let's do a third one over here. That's really close to my fresh freesia. Then let's pull in Light as Your Afternoon. Get some blues going on. Such nice, bright, happy colors. Now this piece of paper is small enough or narrow enough that I can use it in my mini boss. So once I'm finished coloring, I'll go over to my mini boss and get it all cut out. Okay, now for Light Crumb Cake, let's get our wheelbarrow all colored. And I don't have to have it on my paper piercing mat. I just realized it still was. There we go. Get all the inside pieces here. All the narrow things with I don't know if these should be brown or black, but you know what? I'm gonna do them in Light Crumb Cake. I will do the tire. I think I chose Early Espresso. No, SU 100. So these, the 100 series, 100 up to 1,000, are all to represent different skin tones. So, you know, a black bear, you might want to do super dark, or a bear cub, a little bit lighter if you're doing a person's face. So they come in quite a few shades, 10 different shades, so you can get different skin colors or tones that you're looking for. See what I mean by, oh my goodness, it is so easy to color with the blends. Now, if I wanted to, I could have outlined my wheelbarrow, but I wanted it light. So now let's pull in this SU 100. No, you know what? I can use the painter's end. Let's pull in this one. See, it's not black, but it's dark enough. It works for my wheelbarrow. Turn. And I love using the painter's end. I am not a painter by any means, but using this brush, I can see why they would like it. There's our wheelbarrow. Okay, let me get out the framelit. And there we are, right there. Put that over it, and let's take it over here. I suppose I could bring my mini boss over there, but it's just as simple. Ugh, I love using my mini boss. It is so perfect for my smaller images. So getting it all lined up here. Putting on my next plate, getting it through. And I'm thinking you heard that pop when it was all done. See how quick that was? Oh, so put the framelit back on the magnetic sheet, and there is our wheelbarrow. So then I am popping up the wheelbarrow. Oh yes, and a reminder for Paper Pumpkin. If you want to join me in Paper Pumpkin Kit Together, purchase by the 10th. And that will get you this month's Paper Pumpkin Kit. And if you choose a monthly subscription, then it'll, a 1 month subscription, it will get you 1 kit. And of course, if you do 3, then you get 3 months. But order by the 10th of the month in order to get the current month's Paper Pumpkin. And I have no idea. It's always a wonderful surprise when you get the kit. So use this host code and pop on and grab your paper pumpkin, and then I believe it's the 24th of April that I'm going to do the pumpkin kit together. Here we go. And then I want to put my wheelbarrow right there. I should have moved my basket down a little bit. How about move? So you don't usually use, I can put the wheelbarrow however I like though, right? There we go. And then this I am going to pop up as well. Like I said yesterday, I will put 2 layers on a card to be mailed, but no more, because then it may not fit through that slit that the post office uses to measure all their letters. They have that, yeah, I don't know what else to call it, a slit, and they'll put your letter through to make sure it fits. And yeah, I think 3 layers you might be able to do. But if you are hand delivering your card, put as many layers as you want to, because layers are fun. Okay, come here. And I always use up all my dimensionals right to the very end. All right, so let's pop this one up. Right side up is always good. And on the proper side, there we go. Now I need on here one of the sayings. So I was, how about thinking of you, and then on the inside, every day is a fresh start. So thinking of you, thinking of you. Now let's see where I can put that. You know what? I can just do it flat right there. Oh, no, 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 because I had a thought. Where is my ribbon? I should not have put that. Yeah, I could have put that on there. I'm going to put a piece of ribbon right here. So did I push this down a little bit hard? Oh, there we go. I did not push it down hard. Yay me. Oh, okay, one more. And I think we're good. Pretty much. Come on. There we go. So what I want to do, that little white spot will be covered when I put these back on. I'm going to pull out my silicone mat, and I want to put a piece of ribbon across this way. So that just, I don't know, makes it kind of pop. So I'm actually going to use my tear and tape on the back, and just so I don't use. Okay, now this ribbon, hello, is pecan pie. Isn't that just beautiful? Love this ribbon. This is retiring, I think. Yes, it is. So if you want this ribbon, now's the time to get it. It's number 161634. So where is my tear and tape? I just had it out. Where'd you go? Oh my goodness. Okie dokie. So let's put some tear and tape on the back here. And I'm going to use 2 pieces. You can use your liquid glue. Huh. Ah, excuse me, spring is here. But I find that this works a little better, because there we go. Sometimes it will take a while for the glue to settle, and then I end up moving things. So there's a little bit of tape going over. So let's put that right across there. Make sure all my edges are not showing. Okay, and then we come around the back here, push that down nice and well, and then we're just gonna snip off our extras. There we go. And then of course they stick to my fingers. Go away. Now we can put our ribbon up. Whoops, see that little piece there? Okay, so let's put maybe a tiny bit of glue, because that's gonna poke up. And oh, you know what? See, it's gonna fray. I think maybe instead of that, oh, there's the other part. So if I wanted, I could bring that up. But you know what? I think for this one, I'm gonna pull a glue dot, and I'm gonna use my pokey end. I'm gonna take that glue dot and I'm gonna try and roll it. Roll my, okay. And then I'm going to put this back on my silicone mat, bring this up, and I'm going to put that glue dot right underneath that spot. And then tuck it under. Is that going to work? Yeah, I have to play with that a little bit. So be careful when you're putting on your ribbon. There we go. A little bit of surgery, and then cut off those frayed edge right there. There we go. I'm afraid that if I had left that, it might just do a lot of fraying. Nobody likes to receive a card that has been frayed. So there's a little bit of surgery. Tuck the glue dot under, and there we go. Take this pin before I poke myself, put it back in the ribbon. And then we can put this back on our card base. There we go. Now the thank you is going to go here, and then on a separate piece of paper. Now I am thinking that I might have to fussy cut that. Do I want to fussy cut that? How about we switch up our sayings? Let's do hello. And let's do it in Night of Navy. Absolutely. So my Night of Navy, of course, is not here. Oh, the way I hide things. You would think it would be Monday, not Tuesday. So let's move that scrap out of the way, and we'll choose this block. This is block B. Now, because, yeah, there's a dimensional under there. Maybe I'll move over a little bit. Just going to push a little harder on that side because that's where the dimensional is. And there we go. Actually, I'm going to keep this ink out for inside. Now we have white on the outside, so I can use white on the inside. And I have a whole bunch of these that are pre-cut. So going this way, so let's put the card over here. I'm going to put the silicone mat away. And how about every day is a fresh start? So every day is a fresh start. There we go. Get that on a, and now this one is a C block. Yeah, I think I just, oh, I didn't. I thought I just stuck my finger in the ink. So again, this is Night of Navy. You know what? I'm going to put that flower in here as well. So I'm going to put this over here, straight up, straight down. And I'm going to do the flower, I think, in Night of Navy as well. So just clean that off. And then this, I don't think I'm going to color. Get those flowers. Absolutely, you can color it. Oh, looks gorgeous just as is. Okay, so then, oh, I was going to put them on the inside of my card. How about we use this as my card? And of course, what are we missing on this card? You know that all my cards have some. You're right, the bling. Okay, move the stamps slightly because they're wet. And, oh, how about right side up? Isn't this something? I almost put the front of the card on the back of the card. I almost put this in upside down. It's going to be one of those fun days. Okay, now the bling that I chose for this is retiring soon as well, because it's the 2022-24 in colors. So we have Parakeet Party, Tahitian Tides, Sweet Sorbet, Starry Sky, and Orchid Oasis. So if you like these colors, now's the time to get them. Once April 30th happens, that's the last day that you can order these. So, oh, I just love these colors. So I may order another couple of packages. So let's do a big one. It's not quite the same color. What did I say this was? Orchid Oasis. Nope, Starry Sky, and our Orchid Oasis is down here. And then let's put a little one maybe by the fence. And then how about, do I want to put it on the ribbon? The wheelbarrow? Yeah, why not? And then the wheelbarrow. And there is our card for today. Hello. Every day is a fresh start. Let me turn you around. Oh, try that again. There we go. Thank you for joining me today. It's always so fun when I have company and I craft. I love crafting with friends. So here's our card. Hello. And we used Night of Navy as our base. Thank you for joining me and having fun with me. I appreciate your company. Tomorrow at 9:30, I hope to see you here. Have a great day, everyone. Take care. Bye for now.